Hey, everybody. Smash. All right, tonight the girls take on Impact Black, who's wearing red. The last time we played red, who I think was also wearing red. So our girls are in white, Impact is in red. Impact is mostly based out of Minnetonka. We're at the Minnetonka B rink. See a lot of blue breezers and helmets out there. That's the Minnetonka team. 4 million minutes on the clock. There we go. 17 minutes on the clock. Running times. Let's play hockey. Puck gets underneath the stick, but Rebecca gets it back out and away. Up to Paisley. And Jaden somehow got back on side. Got knocked away though. Jaden with a quick move to get that skate back to the blue line. Paisley knocks yours. Paisley run forward today, huh? Whitney. Uh-oh, we got a 3-on. They get around us. Poked away. Who's the net for us tonight? I don't know who's the net for us. Shot just wide by our goalie. Rebecca got pushed over in front of the net. He was trying to push Impact out of the way. Poked away again. And covered. All right, I found out who's in goal. It's Elise. I wasn't just having blurry vision with my eyes. And Victoria comes away with that after the little scrum. Gets it up and over to Claire across the middle. Poked away. And out of the zone. Alice back on defense with comfort zone. Sent out by Willa. And Claire has it. Takes it in. Little shot low on net. Goalie pushes it aside. Impact moves it out. Off the bench with Rebecca, who knocks it away into our zone, but loose. Impact goes for the line change. Whitney has it behind the net. Keeps falling off the stick. That's unusual. Eventually moves it up over to Izzy. Izzy, who's up on the front line tonight, mixing things up. Back into the zone, knocked away, not in the zone. Rebecca got it out neutral, and she's bringing it in. It's a quick shot. Really pushed it to the corner. Izzy in the corner now. Trying to center it up. It's stolen behind the net. Impact the other way. Take it around one, bring it in, get wide. Got in. Far side. Oh, we got music. I got some experienced pros on scoreboards and sound system. Bristol is at center. Jaden actually is at right wing. That's wide, picked up by Alice. Alice out over to Jaden. And just skates it out, trying to skate through some, gets it back across the middle to Bristol. Knocked away. Willa tried to keep it in, and Jaden almost. Back out to neutral here. Alice takes a shot from center. We made it all the way to the boards. We went for mostly a line change as we really kept them busy. I guess we didn't go for too much. Couple girls. Victoria on it now. Keeps it in the zone. Rebecca at the blue line holds it. Rebecca again, but Impact recovers. Whitney, the Havel, and offside. Good stick from the D on the field. Paisley center. Everyone's in different spots. Player has it, gets it into the zone, chases it to the corner, stolen away behind the net. Now Paisley trying to go for him. Keeps it alive. Victoria almost. Paisley, good back check. Rebecca puts it back from neutral. Now it's in our end. Victoria on it, or Whitman on it. You know that's Whitney with those bright white gloves. Rebecca on the board. Player. Whitney keeps it out of the house. Impact moves it around. Fans a pass. Behind the net. Still behind the net. They're centered up. It's loose. Good job by Paisley to get it out of that danger zone. Still in the RN. Whitney to Izzy to the corner. Back to Izzy. And we get it out there. Izzy's going to chase it. Gets it into their zone. Facing them in as we change out the other four. And they go up the wall. And across the middle, comes out. Bristol's on it. Bristol and Elsie battling. Impact back this direction. Good back check by Jaden. Now Will's got a hold of it. They got five out there all alone. As they went for that line change, let's move it up. Get it to Jaden. Kind of bounces free. She pokes it in. So now, it's right up at that blue line. Bristol help it out. Out of the zone, into our zone. No icing. That hit a stick on the way. Alice picks it up behind the net. Off the wall to Jaden. And back down to Willa. Out of the zone, but Impact has it at neutral. Willa has it. He's going to skate around a couple. Now she's got some room. That's who to beat, though. Nice shot. So you go. Paisley on that face off. Comes up high to Whitney. Don't put it down towards the net. Get a bunch of red jerseys on the way. Impact out of the zone. Good job, Paisley. Stick lift, and Rebecca picks it up. Round the corner, up the wall. And poked away. Good job, though, by Whitney not letting him get the shot off. We'll go around. Knocks it all the way out. And down to the other end. Victoria and Paisley. Paisley on him. Victoria on the wall. Now Whitney holds it in. Down to Amelia. Is he? I think for Bristol. Sorry, Bristol over there. Impact does get it out of the zone. Now he has it. She's a righty. I should know that. And Bristol is a lefty. Held in by Whitney. Puts it down low. Knocked up in the air. It's loose. Now it's wide. One impact out. Alice tried to get in there at neutral. Slowed him down at least a little bit. Villa's back on B. Picks it off. Skates with it around the net. Up and, oh, almost out. They caught that one in the air. Alice in the corner. Stagey trying to back check there. Picks it away. Nice job battling. Willa at the wall. Izzy gets a stick to deflect that pass. Bristol gets it over to Claire. 2-on-2 with 3 back checkers. Claire puts it behind the net. Bristol. Or is that that's no Izzy? Sorry. This the Paisley oh right off a shin. One time off a shin or skate. And back the other way, Paisley with a big back check. Pick up Alice. And now Willa's able to knock it clear. Paisley knocks it free out of the zone, gets it back, and goes with it. 1-on-2 though. So 3 on her. They get it back and get it back to neutral. Good job by Rebecca cutting it off. Jaden trying to move it out. Picked up by Paisley to at least clear it out of the zone. Picked off the path by Elsie. He's going to try to split the difference between the two of them. Almost did. Elsie has it. And speaks it wide. Tried to go across the middle, but intercepted. Back the other way's impact. Way offside. Willa trying to go cross ice. They got a stick on it. Picked off though by Bristol. He gets it up to Amelia out of the zone for now. Aiden's trying to get that puck, but they get it back. Willa keeps him wide. Shot gets the side. Alice behind the red line. Ooh, across the bow, missed. No one caught it. From the blue, deflected. They had another on the other side, but luckily that went wide. Victoria runs into a wall. Jaden has, or Willa has it behind the net. Moves it up to Amelia. Oof. Bristol just trying to muscle it in. Eventually pops loose to center there. 1-on-2. Poked away there by Whitney. Now Victoria gets it out of his zone. No ice is the call. Paisley back on it in the corner. Player over here now. And Whitney puts it towards the middle, but they move it. Oh, not out of the zone. Victoria's able to keep it alive as it came off a skate. Dumped in, icing. Laid down the face off. Release to Whitney to grab Rebecca. Nice little toe drag there. I guess you'd call that. 2 little pass across the middle. It's loose, but we can't find a shot on the net. It's bouncing around. We had a couple good ideas there. The impact brings it in. 3 on him wide. Goalie able to knock it down. and then cleared. He gets it out of his zone. That's going to sit. Elsie now trying to put a little pressure on him. Off the bench. Nice try, Bristol. In fact, Dempsey then do. Round behind the net is Alice. He goes up over here to Izzy. Can he knock it out of the blue line? He's held in right at the blue line. Will on him. And Bristol helping out. Willa. They drive towards the net. It goes wide. Our defender, I think that was Alice, somehow pushed the girl out of the way. And goalie covers. Elsie with the cover. Or Elise. Elise. We have an Elsie and an Elise. Two minutes left in this period. It's mass, so we're running time. Wide pass goes out of the zone. In fact, after reset, Jaden goes 5 and poke it away. Trying to get a hold of it. Amelia keeping the pressure up. Now Jaden behind the net. Willa trying to cut him off. Now Alice. 1-on-2. Alice keeps it out to the wall as our back checkers get back. And Willem was able to free it thanks to Jaden putting that girl up against the wall. Alice. She's going for the soccer kick. Ninja moves right there. Kicks it loose over to Jaden. Jaden, little backhander. And they have to slow down because they would have been offside. They get it back in. 1 minute to play left. Willa. There's a big hook. I think she might have ended up with the other stick. Delayed penalty. It's coming. We still have control. There it is. I thought somehow they even switched sticks. It looks so weird. So we'll get at least a drop here in this period. Should be a 2-minute runtime penalty. I think. There's a power play advantage towards the end of this period. Right down the face side. 15 running seconds. Well, they killed about 30, 40 seconds starting that one. Whitney with a good shot. Only a couple seconds here in this period. Rebecca takes one wide. And there's no buzzer. There's the buzzer. Okay, so there's 149 in the penalty to start, in the power play to start the second. All right, period two. Impact up one zip. All right, we're off to power play. Beasley, face off. Victoria gets some shins in front of it towards the net. Oh, hits that left plate, did not go in. Nice shot, though. Player just, Victoria just got knuckled down. Keeping it in the zone, pops out over Whitney's stick. Will have to come out, reset Rebecca. Off the wall, back to Claire. Claire picks it up. Tiana, though, throwing some elbows. Impact has a hold of it. Gets around us into our zone. So there's a minute left in the power play. Across the middle. Yikes. We lost sight of that one. Another shot from the blue line, pushed wide by Elise. And Whitney trying to go sideways and out of the zone, gets it out of the zone, but Impact here has an neutral. Drive by. 40 more seconds of power play. We can't get it out. We pass it right to them in the center, high slot. What is going on? We're acting like we're on a penalty kill now. Good. Knocks it down. Izzy gates it out. Tosses it over to Elsie. Nice little sauce. They went on three, though, right now. Because we went for the whole Monty line change. 18 seconds in the power play. Everyone off the bench. This is Jaden around a couple. Cross the middle doing Leash or Elsie. Hard to get the names confused. And a cover. 5 more seconds. So we'll get a drop before they come out of the box. So else drop with 4 and then they'll come right out. Bristol on the faceoff. Touch back to Willa. Didn't make it through traffic. Impact now at full strength, of course. Icing call as they dump it. Murray is able to snake it out of there for now. Bristol knocks it back to the corner. Amelia trying to do something with it. Gets it behind the net to Bristol. She goes high slot. To the point, I think they will. What a deflection. And it's in. You got that one. Is that Elsie? And the deflection rebound cleanup. Will it Elsie, I think, is the call there. Hazy on the face side. Alice. He drags around, gets it up to Claire. Sometimes that's fun to see if they don't lose it. Almost picked off by Victoria. Claire keeps it back out of the zone to neutral. And back in. Good back check there by Hazy to get it out into neutral, into their zone for now. Hazy's going to chase them. And held in there by Willa, but they get it out to neutral. Willa have it. Willa, nice pass up to Victoria. Oops, tries to shoot, hits a shin. Slipped out of there by Victoria again. Back up to Paisley, dumps it down low. She was on for a line change, but it was right there, so she got it before she went off. Elsie picks it in, throws it off of someone's back. And they've got it behind their red line. And they move it up and forward. Rebecca able to get it knocked out. We're off the edge. Couldn't quite get back. All right, we got it in the zone off that first off. Just behind the net. Is he? Gets it back down low behind the net. Elsie over here in the corner. Trying to get it to Rebecca. Out of the zone, but Whitney has a hold of it there at center. Everyone's on side. She speeds forward. A little bit of a hack there, but no call. Olsen now down in the corner, battling all alone, but gets it away from three of them. Now they get it back. Impact. Up and around. And great back check. It did come out of the blue line now. Great back check by Hayden. Loa dumps it forward. Back to neutral. Loa gets a hold of it. They play here by Paisley. Up. Trying to hit him there. Nice little hack by Paisley. Alexander Amelia. He's going to go in. She goes across. They read that one though. Alice gets it here. Neutral dumps it in as everyone's on sides. Down and around to the other corner. And that took a bounce. Held in off the bench. Whitney. Now it's out of his zone. Alice is back 1-on-1. Whitney coming back at the back check. Alice and Whitney attack her. Whitney pokes away. Alice clears it out of his zone. There's the intercepts the pass. Comes in through 1-2. Shoots. And that popped loose. And they got it swept away behind the net there. Goalie lost sight of it for a second. Ooh. Nice aggressive move there by Bristol. Tucked behind the net. And Bristol, Amelia has it, trying to center it up. Still behind the red line. Now behind the net to the corner. Bristol with two of them in the corner. Comes up loose. Shot from Whitney goes high and wide. Rebecca at the wall, puts it down low again. Behind the red line is Izzy. He gets pushed into the corner. We're just trying to clear it at this point. We held it in for now. We get it down to Izzy. We've got two on her, three on her, two on her. Nice little help from Paisley. Still in the zone. It's a good run in the zone there. Good challenge. Rebecca picks it up. Well, long shift for those other girls. Izzy has a hold of it. Whitney is going to get a nice in. Back down to our end. Got Alice picked and it's loose. Loose over the cover. Oh, loose in front of that. Save loose. It's in there on the rebound. Clean up. Knocks that first one down and couldn't clear it though. 2-1 impact. 10 minutes. Bristol in the face off, and Willow trying to poke it free, and Bristol ends up with it again. Drives it down towards the net. Shot on net. Own goal. That'll go to Bristol. I don't even think I got that on camera anyway. That was a weird one. Bristol will get credit for that. Own goal. And we'll drag it into our zone. Roller in the corner, puts it back up to Jaden around the ref. And across the middle, Alice picks it off, gets it up to Amelia, who's can spit it out. Yeah, so looky loo there, and gets it over to Bristol. This tries a shot. Jaden trying to center it up, it's going away. Bristol all over it. Alice keeps it at the blue line. Well, now Impact comes out 3-on-2. We'll get it on one. Willa now keeps her wide. Keeps her down behind the red line as everyone else gets back and set. Nice shoulder check thrown against Victoria there. That's Amelia, sorry. That Bantham's out have been a good clean shoulder check or body check. We get it out of the zone. They lost an edge. They're going to call it icing. Impact gets that back on the face off. Across the middle, though, picked up here by Paisley. Gates gets it out of the zone, knocked away, rolled it down. Player trying to back her up. Now Rebecca into the zone. Out of the zone. Rebecca again cuts it off. Centers it. Picked off. They get it in. Get around all of us. Scoots the moon over the net. Uh-oh. Came loose up. Free high slot shot. That was hard to see. Luckily, that one. Good. Now it's loose again. Ooh, danger, danger, danger. It's in. Gotta get it out of that house. Has anyone seen the movie Princess Bride and Inigo Montoya? Where he's fighting the Dread Pirate Roberts sword fight? And he says, I have a secret. I am not left handed. No call there. Also almost snuck through. So we're playing left handed, I think, right now, as we move players around to give them opportunities at new positions. I think that's good for them. Let's see if we switch it back in the third. We get it out of the zone. Willa hustles back, picks it up, drives it wide, and picks up some speed. Gets around everybody. I can't even keep the camera up. Goalie knocks it down. It's loose. Bristol, Jaden. No, that was Bristol. It's a little backhander. Try it. Roll to Alice. Alice down to Bristol. Comes loose. And now Impact. They knock it up out of the zone. Alice cuts him off. Willa picks it up. There you go, Alice. Willa up to Elsie. Elsie dumps it. Out of the zone. Rebecca picks it up. She sends it back out to neutral. Offsides. 2 minutes in the period. Is the face off. Nice move by Jaden. Gets it into the zone. A little bit of a drag. Backhander to Paisley across the middle. Almost on the one time. Back up to Whitney with a big, quick shot. Oh, did not see that coming. It's loose, though. It's loose. We can't get a hold of it. It was loose, though. Good job by the refs. Seeing that it wasn't under control. Got off a hand. That stung. Good job by Paisley. He was able to take advantage of it. Paisley with that big stick left. Just over 1 minute left. Back to neutral. We dumped it in as everyone's on side. And Ice down to our end. 58 seconds and counting. All right, it's a hold of it. One of the corner. 25 seconds here. Bristol pitched out. Cleared. Cleared again. She finds the point. Willa sends one in. Goes behind the net on the side to Bristol. Oh, good pass. Couldn't get a stick down. Defender wouldn't let us. 10 more seconds here. Let's not lose it here at the end. Come on, girls. Good job. 3-2. Slide behind the net. One. Ooh, almost. Recover. Good cover. One more period. Looks like there'll be 16 minutes on the clock, so I got to catch my clock up. 3-2, down 3-2 going into the third. And we're on. As they push our center down, Jaden back to center. We are now maybe back to right-handed. A little bit. Jaden has a hold of it. Shoots it out of his zone. Gets it up to Izzy. Now we're still left-handed. This is great. Izzy drives it in. Gets drugged down from behind. No call. Actually trying to shackle Willa and Alice attacking to keep it slowed down. 3-on-3. Jaden across the middle. Pokes to the waist. Throws it down. Jaden knocks it back to Willa. Up and out. Jaden. Able to keep it in there. She got kind of jammed up against the wall, but kept it in the zone. Elsie almost cut off it. Alice holds it in with a shin. Down to Jaden again. Jaden all over the place. Oh no, that was Elsie. Alice picks up there at center. Throws it in. Down low to ice. And Amelia back out there. Mr. Walt, Whitney. Nope, they're deep around her out of his own. Bristol. So watch those high sticks, ladies. Rebecca gets it. Bristol cut her off. Rebecca's got to hold it behind the net for now. Got to fish it free. Amelia gets it. He's going to go up just wide of Bristol. Sternell. Back down low. Across the middle. Loose. Good save again. Two good saves. Billy Elise kicks it aside. And Amelia drags that in, backhand, goes over to Bristol. Bristol back to Amelia. No one wants it. It's a hot potato. Bristol shoots. It's loose. Amelia trying to get there. I don't know. Stick went flying. Straight on the face side. Nice face off to Willa. Willa with a shot. Gets it behind the net. Jaden centering it up. Oh no, Claire centering it up. Jaden in the center. Ooh, I like this net line. It's all Rogers right now. We got the Rogers girls up there, let's say. Oh no, that's Victoria on this side. Rogers and Elk over. Willa from the point. Knocked down by a defender. Claire on the wall. Gets a hold of it to the corner. Trying to center it up. Goes wide, but Willa high slot. Willa with a shot. Knocked down out of the air. Claire. On the net. And goes back up to Willa. Willa. They'll walk it forward a little bit and take a nice shot. Goalie with the blocker. Knocks it away. Punches it away, really. Willa again. Let's just keep giving it to Willa. She went 5 with that? Interesting. Victoria trying to get it centered back up. Stolen away. Good back check by Jaden. Gets it back. Gets it in. Let's put out by impact. Alice over on this the other side there. Puts it forward. Player gets in front of it, gets it back into the zone. Now it's out of the zone. Riggy. And Mary Maisie gets it back. Izzy goes around and Mary trying to follow it up. Whitney, fast game. Whitney drags round one, walks it up. It's a little bit of a fan shot. Or the defender got a stick on it. I'm sure which. That's a good period so far. Coming out a little more energy. So Amelia's center took the face off with Whitney down on D. Is in the corner there. He has the puck down against the wall. He's able to fish it out. Elsie with a quick shot. Cleared though by the defender. They get around us, Rebecca. It's tough one back. Feet on that girl chasing her down. Nice backhanded by Rebecca up to Izzy. Out of the zone. Izzy just battles through that one. Tried to pass it forward, knocked away. Still in the zone though. Behind the net. Elsie on him. Amelia jam them up too. We're getting someone off the line. Paisley is going to go and just knock everyone over. She does, and she got it away, and she takes a quick shot and followed it up. Nice try. No one saw her. Nice moves. Impact clears it out of the zone. And we barely got it onside. We'll get it back to her. Center. Will again. Ends up with it. Gets it behind our net. Softens it up, and Paisley all over it. Everyone's colliding. Will again down the corner with Jaden helping out. Jaden smokes it out. He goes down and around. Bristol up the wall, held in. Got picked up by Willa. Going to speed it. No, pass it to Baisley. But didn't quite catch that. I went deep in his zone, but wide. Oh, it's a quick shot. Goalie blocks. Jaden in the corner. Bristol, nice centering pass. Maybe we're gonna punch it through the back of that goalie. It looked like we're throw the net up with a shot. 3-3. I'm going to call that Jaden McBristol to Paisley. Point one. Now Victoria at center. I think we're doing the equivalent in baseball of hitting for the cycle. Everyone plays everywhere. Ooh, that's fair, isn't it? Oh, we're playing our teammate Clara, number 73 on red there. In the zone, held in by player for a second. Comes out of the zone, knocked away by Rebecca, but back into impact. They get through a couple. Goalie's able to cover. Eight. No problem. 8.5 minutes. Rebecca gets that out over to Elsie, who gets it out of the zone. That's probably going to be icing. No, waved off. It's Sass. Paisley's all over now. Whitney goes way down low into the corner to keep it in there. Nice play. Paisley. And who's that down there? Is that Izzy? No, that's Bristol in the corner. Impact gets it out. Knocked away by Whitney to Paisley. Mm, Outside? I don't know how you call that outside. That's a weak offside call. Waiting on the face out. So if every skater plays every position in a game, has that ever been done? Well, it's going to skate it in. We were definitely offside there. I don't think anyone saw it on the far side. Willa tried that wraparound, comes up to Victoria, and they shot it off of a skate or shin or something. Victoria gets quick to it quickly. Now Jaden trying to get there. Out from Amelia, who gets knocked over. Alice trying to cut him off. They get around her. Willa is back on D though. Willa, good job. No non-stop effort there from Willa. It's still loose though. Alice, taking the kid out. Let's go, Alice. High slow. Wide of the net. They tried a one-time deflection there. Victoria trying to get a hold of it, held in. Across the middle. Pass goes wide, it's going to pop out of the zone. U to D. Amelia feels it for a second in the zone still. Really keeps it in there, dumps it to the other corner. Here comes Paisley off the bench. First one there, but one right on top of the immediate leads. Easy helping out. And now Claire. Ooh. Nice try by Paisley to center it up, but stolen away. Whitney holds it in, walks it through a couple. She got 3 sticks on her though. There's a penalty coming from us. What did we do? Or is it them? There's a hook on them. I'm still not exactly sure. It's confusing with the timing. It's on red. Impact black. Who's wearing red? Or is it on us? It's on us. Izzy goes to the box. Hooking call. 5 minutes. We'll have a penalty kill here for 2 running minutes. Good job by the girls. Get in front of that. And Rebecca pokes it loose. So Rebecca can't quite get it over that blue line, but throwing them down. And Rebecca will pick it up behind the net. Up and around to Bristol. No, it was wide, so it's in. Still in the zone. Rebecca behind the net with Whitney. Bristol got in front of him. There's one loose though. Deflected wide. Whitney. Good Huffle. Goalie kicks it out. Still loose though. We're sitting on it. Bristol bucks it free. Elsie, no, held in by Impact. Now we're over to clear it. Nice touch, no icing. We go for the line change. Elsie chases them down, runs over someone. Nice job. Elsie, Glenn, designated Glenn for today. The pressure on the forwards, Jaden and Elsie. Impact gets it around the other side. Willow trying to slow him down. And Jaden helping out. Jumped in. That'll be icing. That's good. 37 seconds and running. That'll kill most for that. We did what we did. We iced it on our power play. We'll take it though. Ten more seconds and a penalty kill. Amelia with a shot kind of from the red line. It comes out of the zone. That'll end the power play in 2 seconds here. Penalty kill, I should say. We got all 5 out there. Full strength for us. Now we got to go to work and get one on the board. Still loose. There we go. Got it out of that danger zone. Amelia has it with Victoria. 2-on-1 miss with some back check of Amelia. Nice try. Try to dump it around. Just a little too much leads on there. 2.5 minutes. Good shot. Loose. Loose still. Backhand from Claire. Everyone had on their backhand. That's tough. Whitney from the blue trying to get it to Victoria. Well, not one time Claire. No, that is Jaden. Bristol, sorry. Bristol. Get Leslie over here. By Claire. Is that Claire? It was. Right across the middle, get picked off. Oh, they got around one. And it's up. Top left. 1.5 under minutes here, down by 1. So normally in math, they'll stop the clock on a 1-goal game at this point. Stop time. Not happening yet. Maybe it's only in the last minute. And within the advantage we can get right now. Comes back to Willa. Up to Jaden. Minute running now. Jaden powers it down. Low. Izzy trying to help out. Hope to lose. We got 6 out there. And it is bouncing around. They knock it out. Someone else has it. She tries to go sideways, hits a player luckily because otherwise we would have been offsides. They knock it into the zone. He rolls back. Zoom out. And our red line, they'll go high slot because it's wide open. Amelia sacrificing the back, gets a hold of it. And now we get it out of the zone from Elsie, trying to sauce it over to Jaden, knocked out of the air. High up into our zone, picked off by Rebecca, who gets it up to Jaden. Only 8 seconds here, 7 seconds. Shot wide, no ice because they're at the center there, and that'll run out. All right, that'll do it for this one. We got 2 or 3 more Nash games, and then we wrap it up. And then about at least for us up in Omega, 8 days later, after our last Fury game, we'll start our tryouts. I'm sure everyone's in